How are you enjoying it here, brother? You know, it's been a week now, been a couple of days. You know, what's your thought process?
Brother, like, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so the first 2 days, I was, I didn't know like what to do yet, cause I was like confused how to do stuff, what to do stuff. Now the last 3 days, I love it, brother. Like it feels different for me, man. I never been in a, well, I know most people haven't, but for me personally, I never been on a journey like this, right? It is a whole different than I imagined in a good way, and I'm enjoying it. But I know it's been a little bit of like, I know it's been a little bit of sometimes.
Now, let me pick your brain, right? If you had two options to either keep it as it is or go more hardcore, what would you choose?
Well, you want me to lie or tell you the truth?
Oh no, brutal honesty, my brother.
Okay, I'm gonna be brutal honesty, right?
Yeah, brutal honesty.
I was a leader, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
A leader of a gang, big gang, Cyprus.
Yeah.
Whatever. I dropped it off. I'm giving away all my cars, one car at a time. I got 3 cars, I think. Like in 3-4 days, I'm fully done, right? I'm giving away everything. Everything. I've thrown away all my money. It's in the sea somewhere, okay? I'm giving everything, and I'm here as a normal member. So, yeah, I wanted more brutal, brother. If like that, I'm that like, okay, I always told you, I'm selfish. If I do something big out of me, I want others to do big out of them. So in a sense, I'm gonna look at it like, if I'm going fully in and I have the most to lose, right? In that sense, why should a mother do the same? So
what do you mean? What do you mean by most to lose? Can you define that a little bit?
Okay, I can define that very bit. I come from from running a whole gang, right, to just being a normal.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Okay.
And also, Clark told me a little bit about some Edgar stuff.
What would he say?
So well, so I want to talk to Edgar about this. So he apparently talked about a little bit of the face clan stuff,
Yeah.
And all honesty, I think it's gonna be good. So basically, Edgar was talking potentially about like us just giving it all up, right? That stuff. And
yeah, but do you really think that could happen?
Yes, because I'm gonna explain to you. Before I went on vacation, remember when you told me about this? I said I want to keep the faceless stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But because I didn't, how should I hold this? I'm bad at English, brother. Listen, I thought we were gonna move here, become a biker, but then I still have to like go to the city, grab my metal, grab this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All this, like the regular city stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, obviously we keep the ammo stuff because I can just sell ammo out of Babylon. You know what I mean? That was my like gist of it. But now that I'm back and I see what Babylon is becoming in a good way, in my opinion, why would I don't need that. You know what I mean? I got everything. We can build it here by hand, whatever we need to become whoever we need. So it's just better for me to just give it, to be honest, like Terry and them, either give it to Terry and them fully or just give it potentially back to Faceless and they can give it to somebody else to start their new journey. Just like I gave Cypress to Terry, right? I'm not going to hold back shit I don't use,
Interesting, yeah. No, I mean, interesting way to think about it. I didn't think that would be your answer. So what happens when this guy needs you guys for a mission and you say no and he comes to kill you all?
Well, I assume that if I tell him like I'm no longer gonna work for him and give his shit back, he might even still kill us. So like, it's the same result anyway, no? It's not like I'm gonna give up.
True,
I'm gonna give a shit. If I give a shit back, he's not gonna call me for mission now, will he?
So why don't you become the weapons guy in here?
What you mean?
I mean, I'll teach you. Instead of teaching Skip how to make the weapons, I can teach you how to make the weapons. You become our blacksmith.
But you know how I am, bro. I don't like to if people already have roles, I don't want to like step
Yeah, but
on,
Skip already has enough on his plate, brother. He's gonna be designing basically every fucking vehicle that we ever use here. It's not bad to actually break that up.
Weapon guy.
I mean, the reality is too, we can't give everything because eventually you guys will be selling these things, and if Skip sells everything, he's gonna be a billionaire.
Oh, you mean like when we have like coins and stuff here?
Yeah, so eventually, having our own dedicated blacksmith, right? Maybe you and somebody else is probably better, and we split these up, give more opportunities to more people.
That is true. But like, I'm also like, I'm trying to like also not become like every jobber, right? So like, if I become a blacksmith, you know, whatever other jobs open up, I can't just like ditch it and stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say this would be
So-
like your main profession, you know?